Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41 and welcome back, finally, to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I know this was not uploaded for a very long time, and I do apologize for that, but I'll explain why a little bit later. I did post something on my channel to explain it, but just in case you miss it, I'll talk about it later. But right now, I do want to talk about this, because this is not where we left off last time. In Malamar, in Kakariko Village, they're looking to expand, to take over a shop in Hyrule Castle Town, which right now is a very stupid, stingy shop that won't even let us in because we're of the common rabble, we're a peasantry or whatever. So what we have to do is we have to donate 1,000 rupees to this old Goron guy, this creepy old man, so Malamar can expand. We obviously don't have to donate them all at once because we can't, so I'm going to donate 500 right there, and that should be good for now. I'll probably donate the other 500 after I come back from the next area. I wanted to get this out of the way now, though, because there really is no need to do this. Or there's no need to wait to do this until after the next area. I'll probably be finding a ton of rupees there, so I wanted to empty my wallet now, and so, you know, if I found stuff there, I'd be able to carry it and bring it back. It would be kind of a waste if I went there with a full wallet of rupees. So make sure you donate pretty much all you have before you go to the next area. Alright, but anyway, we are now going to go back to Lake Hylia and give the note to Flyer, I think his name was. I forgot that guy's name. The guy in front of the cannon. So we can actually proceed. And this is actually where we left off now. So we are now heading back to familiar territory. Even though we're about to enter uncharted territory. Because no one, at least not in a very long time, has been to the, you know, the place beyond the mountains over there. Because the pass is blocked by rocks or whatever explanation they offered. I kind of don't remember. But it was something stupid, like, it was blocked by boulders, so no one could get through. Well, we can't climb over the rocks? No, impossible. Nobody would ever think of doing that. So we're gonna go talk to this guy and show him the note. Hey, you're back. So I guess you want to ride, huh? Yeah, I guess I do. That seems like a good idea. Oh, wait, we gotta actually show him the note. No, I don't want to pay 10 rupees. No. Alright, so we have to equip the note, and there it is right next to the claw shot. And there we go, we gotta target him and show him the note. And then he'll be like, it's a note! I suppose I ought to do what the old coot says. Oh boy, here we go. A secret option not available to the general public. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, so now we have to enter this cannon and we will be blasted off to the next area, which is Gerudo Valley, which is a desert. Same Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time. So, not much has changed since then, except, you know, there's a giant temple there now. We kind of have to take care of some stuff. But, other than that, it's mostly the same. It also got seemingly much bigger in this game. Although, I guess that's kind of because in Ocarina of Time, you do have to walk through the desert, but it was like a preset path. Maybe the technology wasn't all there or something, but I mean, I thought that was cool, but now we have the vastness of Gerudo Desert to explore. I don't know if it's Gerudo or Gerudo. I'm going to go with Gerudo, but just for future reference, I'm not sure of the pronunciation. Wait, Sir Eric. What now? Oh, it's you again. Hello. What do you have to bother me with now? Before we go, there's something I want to hear. Ooh, interesting. Do I remember about the few shadows? I remember that creepy-ass cutscene. Uh-huh. They were banished. Across Hyrule, driven into other realm. Interesting. Oh, we got a cutscene. Awesome. Sounds good. Another world entirely. A world of darkness. One might almost say it is the Dark World, or the Twilight Realm. They were doomed to live in Twilight forever. So this is a pretty cool cutscene. It kind of alludes to what we'll be doing a little bit later, and kind of what other Zelda games have done already in having a light world and a dark world. The realm of Twilight is supposed to represent the dark world of Hyrule, so I think that's really cool. But yeah, everyone was kind of, you know, banished to the Twilight Realm, and Midna reveals that she's a descendant of those from the Twilight Realm, and she's just going to keep talking about it. So Midna is actually a Twilight, or whatever they're called, but Zed invaded with his army of things. I really don't know what the things are. And I don't know why those special things always follow him. There's like 2 things that have these face plates that always follow him around. I don't know what their significance is, but maybe we'll find out. The Twilight Realm. Interesting. Most interesting. Okay, that was just a black screen for like 2 seconds, but whatever. So the point is that the Twilight Realm, you know, they're not necessarily evil creatures. Don't get the wrong idea, but Zant took over and made it evil. So that's kind of the general gist of what's going on here. And this is just kind of weird. Get off of me. That's so weird. I don't know what that is. But now, like I said, we have the vastness of the desert to explore. So let us not waste any time and get started. After a loading screen. There we go. Now we're good to go. Alright. So like I said, Gerudo Desert is absolutely massive. And now would actually give me a good time to talk about why Zelda hasn't been uploaded in so long. I did post something on my channel about it, like I said, but maybe some of you haven't seen it, so I'll just mention it now. That my Wii... Oh, these things. I hate those things. Those things like burrow under the sand and jump up and you could just hit them. They're really easy. But my Wii got a fatal disk read error, which prevented, you know, the game obviously from being played. So I had to send it into Nintendo and get repairs, which took a long time. And finally it's back. Finally it works. It's back on track. Everything's good to go. So without further ado, let's continue The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess as we take out these stupid burrowing enemies. I need to use the bow. I don't know why I'm using the bow. Whatever. Maybe yeah! Die, stupid things. Trying to snipe them out of the air. I don't know if that actually works. Probably not. But whatever the case may be, we do have to go through the desert very slowly though, which is kind of unfortunate because we don't have things. I hate these things. They're so annoying. We don't have our horse 41 or any other faster form of transportation, so we just have to walk around. And right now I'm going to walk over to that area, but first you can see this little cave over here. If I can stop being distracted by these freaking enemies. We see this little thing right here blocked off by a wooden fence. We'll be able to take down that wooden fence in a little bit, so we'll be back to that. Keep that in the back of your mind, because that's important. So let's hopefully outrun these things, and I just walking through the desert. Why do they have to attack me? I'm not trying to kill them. Video game characters always get a bad rep. Like, a lot of times people say, why does Mario kill all these enemies? They're just minding their own business. No, they're trying to kill Mario. Mario's minding his own business, in my opinion, but whatever. I think it's even more prevalent in the Zelda universe. Like, why can't I just walk through? But whatever. Here's another area that we'll be back to a little bit later, the statue puzzle. I'm not going to worry about that right now. You can also see there's a lot of cliffs and valleys sort of hidden in the sands. It's like an optical illusion type of thing. So we do actually, it's not just like a big open area. There are, oh my god, did you see that thing? That was like a massive one. That was a little ridiculous. Claw shot. Yeah, they don't have a chance now. I want to kill that big massive one. Look at that. That's like the mother thing, whatever it is. I really have no idea what those things are. But whatever. This is the first stop in Gerudo Valley. It's completely optional, but totally, like, 100% recommended that you do this before you actually, you know, continue into the desert. If you go up this little area here, you can latch onto that guy, and you get a nice visual of the whole desert, which is pretty cool. If you drop down, we see that there's this giant thing here, but first, oh, shit. I knew this was going to happen. First, we have Twilight bastards to take care of, which... Again, we can now fight in human form, and with the Master Sword, they will be actually pretty easy to cut down. So, I much prefer fighting in human form than wolf form, personally. I'll take out this last one. Because even though in wolf form you do get that pretty awesome, nifty move where you target things and automatically kill them, you can just spin attack as a human and take those guys out. And I think it's way easier, personally. But, whatever. And that'll create a nice shortcut so we can get back to Gerudo Valley without doing stupid things like, you know, shooting out of a cannon into the desert. I really don't know who thought that was a good idea. It apparently was a much better idea than climbing over the rocks that block the path or something. Apparently, shooting out of a cannon, that's the way to go. Anyways, this huge thing here, it's just a thing. And he's like, what is that thing? But if we warp to a very specific warp point, namely the Bridge of Eldin, we can find out that, much like the Kakariko Gorge Bridge Dilemma, this is actually the missing piece from the Bridge of Eldin. It was hidden in the Gerudo Valley, or Gerudo Desert, whatever it's called. I'm going to interchange those names a lot by accident, probably, so just bear with me on that. But we're going to find out that this is the missing piece, so we're going to transport it through the magic of black squares into our little green teleporter there. And I will follow this lovely thing, this lovely giant thing, and hopefully it'll come out before me because If it doesn't, I'd just fall to oblivion. So I really hope that the bridge comes out first, and then... Alright, good. Midna had everything under control. Would have just fallen into a black abyss. But yes, this is the missing piece, which conveniently just locks right into place. No need to attach it, nothing like that. It's just there. So now the Bridge of Eldin is once again completed, and we don't have to worry about that bridge being out. We can actually cross it freely now, so that's good. That's taken care of. And that is, of course, you know, referenced again in the Super Smash Bros. Brawl stage, where the Bridge of Eldin breaks and then gets reformed. So that's where they got that from, in case you were wondering. In case you were wondering why you were, like, playing Super Smash Bros. And the Bridge of Eldin would randomly break. And they're like, has that ever happened in the game? It does, actually. So that's cool. Also, we have this down here. That is something I'm going to do much later. It's called the Cave of Ordeals. It's kind of like the Savage Labyrinth from Wind Waker, and if you want to equate it to another game, the Pit of 100 Trials from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And that it's just floors full of enemies, and it's a big challenge to get to the end. I'll probably do that very close to the end of the game, and I have pretty much all items, all weapons. And I don't even think you can clear it until you have the dungeon item from, I think like the last dungeon in the game, or the second to last one. But now we have this bandit camp over here in the desert that we kind of have to take care of because it's kind of an issue. I don't want people charging on me on boars while I am left defenseless. If I can find it. There they are. Hello. Blocked. I love how Link can just, or Sir Eric, can just shield a massive boar charging at me. But all I have to do is I have to shoot them off of this boar, and they will eventually just kind of give up and fall down, and the boars will stop, so everything will be just fine. But actually, I'm going to grab one of these piggish boars that I can use for my own means, and I will first remember what I just mentioned was that we had that gate that we had to take down. This boar can actually take it down, so I'm trying to orient myself. There we go. All right, we got to go this way. So yeah, this is how you take down those wooden gates. So first, I'm going to use this boar to take down the wooden gates. Let's ram our way through here. Run, boar, die. Alright, awesome. So yeah, the gate's kind of way back there. I know it takes a little while to get there, but hopefully we'll be able to dodge these stupid jumping enemies. I really don't know what those are. I know they have a name, and I think they've been in other Zelda games. I just don't know their names. And yeah, we have to go around these pits, which are cleverly disguised by the sands. I kind of like how they do that. They don't just make it one open area. They actually have some traps lying around. And have stupid jumping enemies lying around too. Alright, so yeah, as a boar, we're not a boar, on a boar, you figure out that you can charge by just pressing A, and you will ram through any of those wooden barriers, and obviously you'll stop if you hit a wall. But inside this chest we find a nifty 100 rupees that we wouldn't have been able to pick up, see, if we didn't donate them to Malamart, so there you go, that's a reason to do it. So we'll now ride this boar all the way back across the sands. Hopefully it'll go fast with this dashing mechanic. So that'll help, you know, shorten the time a little bit. And it's getting dark out here. Oh, geez. Do we really want to be stuck in nighttime in Gerudo Desert? I guess we don't have a choice. But let's see. Also, look at the statues up ahead, too. They seem kind of iconic of the Zelda series. So you think it looks like something very important that was just kind of forgotten about in the desert. And, you know, we'll find out exactly what that is a little bit later. But for now, let's ride in the boar, and hopefully in the darkness of night we'll be able to do this a little bit stealthily. So we might have to do a little bit of Metal Gear Solid here, sneaking around and try to pick off guys from a distance instead of just charge right through. But let's see what happens. Oh, well, maybe not still stealthily, but it seems like they've already noticed. But now is the ideal time, in my opinion, to use the Hawkeye in equivalence with the bow, because you can snipe out these guys. They can't even reach you from here. So they'll try to shoot you, but they'll never be able to reach you. But if you use that, you can get a clear shot on them and take them down with ease. And it's also kind of important because this is kind of a bandit hideout, and there are a ton of enemies here. And in case you want to be swarmed by enemies, or unless you want to be swarmed by enemies, you should take out the guards before they can, you know, alert everyone that you're here. So that's a little tip. I think there's one on almost all those guard towers, so you might as well just take him down, but I think... Oh, there's a little chest right there. My eyes were not deceiving me. There was, in fact, a chest with 20 rupees just kind of chilling there, so that's cool. I mean, there's really two ways to do this. You can try to do this stealthily, which I kind of showed right there. Or you could just, I don't even know if stealthily is a word. Stealthily? Whatever. With stealth is the point I'm trying to make. Or you can go with this approach, which is just use the boar to just bash everything down, which is fun too. You can just bash down all the archery towers and all the wooden guards, which you need to do anyway to get through here. And god damn it, why do you have to run on a steep right there? Alright, whatever. But now we have stairs, so that's kind of the game's way of telling you cannot bring the boar up the stairs because there's stairs. Well, they're not even stairs, they're cliffs, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Aha! The golden wolf. That seems important. Let's talk to this guy. This is the guy we found, I think, in Lake Hylia. We found the Howling Stone there. I could be wrong, but I think that's the one that this corresponds to. So, if we encounter the golden wolf, we'll be transported, of course, to the white realm of whiteness. And the wolf will howl and transform into the warrior of old. We meet again. Indeed, we do. We meet again. You don't have to say that we meet again every time we meet again, but whatever. I'll learn these skills. Why can't I get armor like his? That's such badass armor. Alright, so first we have to master, or show that we know the back slice. Or I think that's what it is. Or the helm splitter. Helm splitter, that's what it is. So, there we go. He got pushed down. So that shows you how much I'm paying attention to the dialogue. Not at all. But, yes. The next is the mortal draw. Now this one is... It's a cool skill, but I don't know if it's very practical. It's pretty much, you have to walk up to an enemy totally like unprepared to attack, and then just press A and you'll do this mortal draw that'll show you, which will pretty much take down any enemy almost instantly. They'll show you how to do it right there, because you can see that, you know, you're totally unprepared, and there's really no defense for it, but the problem is you're defenseless yourself. So I don't know if I really recommend using this a lot, but it is cool. It's also one of the easier ones to perform, because you don't have to use the motion controls or anything like that, so... That's good anyway. That was a pointed strike. Yes, it leaves your life at risk, but the fifth hidden skill has been passed on. We only have 2 more left to learn. Nice. Stylish sword put away, and we got the mortal draw, which is represented by a scroll somehow. I never even mentioned that. How is a mortal draw represented by a scroll icon? No idea. But anyway, time to go back to the real world. And I think that'll about do it for this video once we get back. Unless, oh, it is darkness. There might be some Poe souls out, so I might have to check around for some Poes. But other than that, I think that about does it for this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm very glad to be back doing this project. Oh, that is a Poe soul. See that guy over there? Yeah, that is a Poe. Gotta take care of that. After saving, of course. So this is ShadowMario41. I will see you guys next time for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Ciao.